Okay, so this is going to be kind of like my wrap up for Animania at the MOSH. It went about as well as I expected it to. People definitely did come and show up for it, and it was kind of exciting for me because it was like a group that I don't see very often. I can't really explain it, but it felt like a different crowd than people who are used to seeing my stuff. And everyone was very nice. And yeah, as far as like people interactions, it was a very positive experience. I had a very nice time. Vending at a museum was interesting. In case you guys don't know, I'm a big fan of museums. Both like science and history museums and art museums. There's just something about them that gets me all happy and excited. I feel like I enjoy learning new things, and I enjoy learning about different things. And the MOSH, the Museum of Science and History, over in downtown Jacksonville, I have been to before, years ago, like over 10 years ago, because I did a lock-in, a sleepover at the museum when I was in Girl Scouts. So, but you didn't think that I'd mention Girl Scouts again in 2 videos in a row. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. I in general enjoy museums, and we were in, like, they kind of had us spread out around an animation exhibit, and from what I understand, it's not a permanent exhibit, and I don't know for how much longer it's going to be there, so don't quote me on any of that. But I really enjoyed the exhibit. I do have a degree in animation, so obviously I have a lot of interest in it. It's one of my favorite mediums of work, and it's my favorite medium for movies and television. I think that's kind of obvious, but I enjoyed just kind of walking around and soaking in, like, the history of animation, where it kind of came from, different examples of animation. And yeah, I definitely, if it's still out by the time I post this video and you're in Jacksonville or something, I have to recommend checking it out. It's very nice. That being said, being kind of nestled within the exhibit, space was weird. I don't know how else to put that. I feel like I actually lucked out with my spot because I did have a very bright light shining, like, directly on my table, so people could actually see my stuff. Some people were, like, not in the pitch black, but it was pretty dark. And I believe I showed it in the vlog, but I was right up against like an awning. Like, basically there was a ledge, and if I wasn't careful, I could have fallen down a story of stairs, which was very freaky, and I did not have a lot of room behind my table. I was very squeezed in. I had to move my table a little bit forward just that I could have some breathing room. Because I couldn't sit. I could barely stand, honestly. I had a hard time, like, getting to my inventory to get items out for customers. But financially, I broke even, and that's about it. And that is technically my best con with this group of convention organizers. I also did Bold City Con with them, where that's still my worst performing convention ever since I started doing Artist Alley. And I did CosCon, where I also lost a lot of money because I didn't hit my table and, you know, gas and such. That table was $90. The table for this one was $75. Both high, especially for one-day shows. I honestly don't think that a one-day convention should be charging anywhere more than $50. $60 is kind of pushing it for me. I just don't really get the logic for it. But that's my opinion, I guess. I think this is going to be my last convention with this group of organizers. I usually lose money, and I try and, like, give give the organizers like three shows to try out and just kind of get a feel. And this was the third one, and breaking even just at this point is not good enough for me. They do also do Ancient City Con, and I am waitlisted for that. I do hear generally good things about that one, and that it is worth doing if you don't have to get a hotel. So if I get off the waitlist and get a spot, I will try it out, just because it's the one that everyone is saying is actually worth it. But any other, like, no more Bold City Con, no more CosCon. It's just getting to the point where I can't afford to take these financial risks, and the tables are just too expensive, and gas, and just my time driving up, my time being at the table, and breaking down, setting up. It's a lot of work. So, but that is that. This is the last convention for January. So I will have 2 in February, and then I'm going to rest for a little bit. I've been doing cons since the beginning of the year, so I would really enjoy a rest for a little bit. As always, you can support me over on my Ko-Fi, my Ko-Fi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you can do a one-time donation, or you can subscribe and get access to my HD artwork. My shop is there, my commissions are there, or if you would rather just message me personally about commissions, that is also an option. And you can also subscribe, like the video, leave a nice comment, please. I am sensitive. You can follow me on my other socials. I'm on a whole lot, so yeah. Thank you again for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.